All right, everybody, hello and welcome back. We have one final series for you for season number 8. My name is Hunted. With me, Gigabyte. Are you as excited as I am about this, sir?
Oh, I'm incredibly excited. Aviators versus Hawks in the Champion League. This is going to be an excellent matchup. I believe this is actually, is this actually for a spot in the playoffs? I don't wait.
I don't
No.
think so. I think both
No.
teams have been eliminated. But
Darn.
you know what? I know that both of them want to, they want to make this a great series, that kind of, that end note for the season.
Absolutely, and they absolutely should be. Well, we have the Aviators, who are currently 13 and 17, going up against the Hawks, who are currently 11 and 19. So pretty evenly matched, and we have J-Dubs and Fleash for the Aviators up against Hell and Bell for the Hawks. Hey, we have Hell's Bells again.
Yes, we do. Always seems to work out that way.
Ought to be an excellent matchup.
Well, guys, we are going to get underway with this game number 1 between these teams, but let's take a quick look at the map we're going to be playing tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here getting underway with game number 1 between the Hawks and the Aviators. Kickoff number 1. It's going to go to the Hawks to play that towards the Aviators net. J-Dubs going to keep it away, and we'll see how this series goes. I really do like the colors on this field, the red and the green. It's Christmas time, even though
I was gonna say, don't curse me like that. Don't curse me like that. But yeah, red and green it is. Bell almost got a really nice quick kickoff goal, but not quite. And now Hell's trying to pass it around. Aviators having issues getting out of their half.
Oh, here we go. 30 seconds in. Bell not going to be able to find the touch. J-Dubs challenging Hell there. It's going to be cleared back down. Bell gets over top. There's a touch. It's going to go way up high. Can he get the second one? He will. And the Aviators out to a 1-goal lead.
That's kind of a rough goal for the Aviators. For the Hawks here, you see Bell's going to go for the save, but he unfortunately just can't get quite enough height on it. And now Flash sets it in on the top shelf when Hell just can't quite make enough to it. So Aviators out to a 1-goal lead.
You know, I always wondered how to say his name. I'm almost 90% sure I've asked him before. And I think he says Flash, but I'm not entirely sure. And I wish I could go back and take a look at that. But either way, he does score goal number 1.
Bell's looking for the double touch, and it's nice!
Yeah, a great double touch there from Bell.
Yeah, this is beautiful. He just tracks it the whole way, knows it's going off the top bar, and sends it in directly at the bottom.
The 1-1, only a minute into game number 1 here between the Hawks and the Aviators. J-Dub is going to hit that away from Bell.
Yeah, pretty evenly matched so far for these two. Bell's going to try and send this back to Hell. Not quite happening, though. But yeah, these two are quite evenly matched so far.
This one popping right out in front. Can J-Dubs get the touch on it? I don't believe so. And now it's going to be Hell trying to get over top of Flash. Will be able to do so. J-Dubs looking for the touch out of the corner. Hell across the Bell, but it's not going to connect on that passing play. So we've played about a minute 30. It's a 1-1 game. Neither of these teams able to find too many cracks in the other's armor.
No, and armor is right for the Aviators, as they've had most of this game having the ball on their side of the field. But we might have a crack here as Bell sets this one in the corner and scores it.
Good shot there from Bell. Just not the touch J-Dubs wanted on that one, I think. He kind of got stuck there, didn't really know what he wanted to do with the ball. Ended up not doing a whole lot, and Bell takes it off the top of his car. Here we go. 2-1. 3:05 to go. Bell into the corner. Looking for the touch. Can't get it over top of J-Dubs, and J-Dubs will eventually clear it down the pitch.
There it is. Bell's going to set this one right back upfield, though, as they're going to try and keep it on the Aviator side like they have been the entire game, or most of the game up to this point. The Aviator's goal came off of a really quick transition like it did here. Aviators tie it up.
Yeah, quick 2-2. We haven't even played half of the game. So I'm trying to make sure that this Discord call can, you're sounding a little robot-y. Hopefully we can fix that as we go through. I'm not sure if it's my internet or not.
I think it's mine. I've been having issues all day.
Oh, it's okay. I switched the server, so hopefully this US Central server will help us out a little bit. But here we go. Game is tied. Halfway gone. 2-2. Which team will find the advantage here in game number 1?
Fleash almost had a really nice dribble there going in, but Hell did break it up. The Hawks now having to play on their side, which is not familiar to them. So, and now there we go. Hell's going to set this right back over, and Bell's ready for it. Is he going to be able to get a shot on it? No. Fleash sends one right towards the net. Is that going to go in? It is on target.
Great shot all the way down the pitch. The Hawks just a bit out of position there. I'm not sure if it was a miscommunication. Maybe they thought the other was going to rotate back, but it ends up nobody rotating back, and it's a 3-2 game for the Aviators.
Yeah, frequently that's just what happens. You know, you think they're both, or you think the other's going to do it, so as a result, no one does. And unfortunate for that. That's how twos in Rocket League frequently goes, but it does find the Aviators up to a 1-goal lead. But this might be a quick transition here. No, Bell can't connect.
Still will go to the side of the Hawks, but J-Dub's going to keep it in. That's a double commit there. Can the Aviators capitalize? Hell eventually gets down to it, and now they've got a minute 40. They only need a goal, and they're looking to press the attack.
Ooh. Something I'm noticing is that the Hawks are not great on transitions. That's mainly where they've given up these 3 goals, is that when they have to transition real quick to another position, they're not really doing it very well. So if they can capitalize on that and keep the pressure down for the Aviators, they'll be in a good spot. But they have to keep that up.
Good clear there from J-Dub's. Bell will keep it away from the goal, and J-Dub's trying to get a touch towards the net. It's going to be Hell to play it back down. But again, the ball is just going to reside here in mid for a moment. But it's the Hawks. The Hawks need to get this played away from the Aviators, and they're doing such a good job of keeping possession.
They are, and there we go. Hell sends this one away as a shot from J-Dubs. The Hawks, though, they need to push this into the Aviators' side and keep it there and keep down the pressure if they want to get this goal within 40 seconds, because their time is rapidly ticking down.
Well, this one's going to come right out towards the middle. J-Dubs eventually will get the touch to clear it away, as now Bell playing it down into Hell. Not quite on goal there, so J-Dubs up the wall, gets it over top. And that's going to be a lot of wasted time. We've only got about 15 seconds now for the Hawks to score.
Yeah, and here we go. Bell sets it over. The net is open. Can he capitalize on this? No, J-Dubs is going to get there in time. 8 seconds. They've got to keep it in the air if they want to have it, but they got to save this from J-Dubs first. It is sent away by Bell. Bell's going to send it over to Hell. No, he's carried himself. He flicks it over. It is in!
Wow, what a beautiful touch there. Bell doing it all for his team. Gets it on the hood of his car and just over top of the defense there. And man, a last-second goal. We're going to go into overtime in Game 1. What a great way to start this final series.
Absolutely. Fleash just wasn't ready for that one quite. He just kind of positioned himself wrong on defense, so that's what happened there. But here we go. The Aviators will have the offensive possession first. Flash trying to get a quick one, but no. Gonna get the demo on Hell instead.
Now J-Dubs rotating with the ball. The Ash into the corner. That's Hell. Will clear it away, and that's going to go off the hood of the car. J-Dubs has to be careful there. He does get it away from Bell, but Hell's going to push it back into the Aviators' corner. Got to be careful, but he does get demoed for his trouble. Bell's still here, though. Can't quite get the touch towards the net.
Yeah, J-Dubs or Flash. I'm pretty sure that was Flash that actually got that save. Just a little bit too quick for him as J-Dubs gets a quick demo onto Hell, and now we have a return possibility, but no, the Aviators not quite taking advantage of that fast enough. And the Hawks, if the Aviators can catch the Hawks in transition, they're likely to take this one.
Oh,
off
no!
the crossbar down! That's a feels bad moment.
It just hits J-Dubs. Just not in the good enough position there. hits his car on the way down, and that's going to do it for the Hawks.
That was full bar down and out, too. That's a shame.
Unfortunate there, but for the Hawks, a good first win. Look at the shots. Bell with all 7 for his team. And yeah, it felt like the Hawks kind of, you said that the Aviators need a transition play, and the reason why is because the Hawks were always on offense there, especially towards the end of the game and in that overtime period.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Aviators actually got all 3 of their goals on a transition play when the Hawks, they just kept beating down the Aviators. The Aviators had better defense, but at the same time, they had the better transitional play, like we said. And if the Hawks can keep them in their own side, that's where they start faltering eventually. And we saw that happen towards the end of that game too. So if the Aviators can improve on getting the ball cleared out of their side, they'll have the Hawks in a weak spot.
Well, we'll have to see. We are getting ready for game number 2. Aviators and Hawks joining the server now. Let's go ahead and throw this one on over. The Hawks getting the better of the Aviators in overtime in game 1. Can they keep up the pressure? I know that the Aviators had a good majority of the pressure at the beginning of the game, and J-Dubs going to keep that trend rolling.
Yeah, and again, I don't know if you'd call this a transition goal, but it was definitely a quick opportunity goal, which is seeming to be the Aviators' strong suit, like we said. So, yeah, they're going to go out to an early 1-0 lead with 6 seconds down. And good advantage for them.
Yeah, the Hawks having to play from behind again. That one towards the net. Bell with a good save. J-Dub's going to play that down. And eventually it will find its way out. So, yeah, for the Hawks. They didn't start game number 1 very well. They ended it quite well, though. Will that trend continue here in this second game?
Bell sends us over. He's looking for another touch. Not going to happen, and Fleash going to have the opportunity to take this out. Transition plays here. If they can score this soon, they might have it. It goes over, though, and they're not going to get there. Now the Aviators have a chance to show they can put some pressure on, but going to get sent away by Hell.
And Hell into the corner. It's going to go all the way around. J-Dubs clearing that one away. He will boom it back down for Bell to look into his car. Bell into the corner. Gets around, but nothing happening there as Fleash will eventually clear it away. He goes up the sidewall now. Still, the Aviators up a goal. We've played about a minute. But both of these teams, again, it's kind of a defensive struggle at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment it is both these teams are getting transitions, but they're not capitalizing on them like the Aviators were last game. So, and now we see that the Hawks are on the offensive possession again, and they were doing a good job of sieging them down. Now the Aviators, they do have a transition opportunity here, but the Hawks doing a fairly good job of keeping them out, and Hell is going to have the opportunity to punch this in. J-Dub sends it back over, though.
He's looking for the touch around Hell, not going to find it. Fleash there to grab this one, looking to get it past Bell, and he will. The Aviators are up by 2.
That was an excellent little semi-fake there. I call it a semi-fake because it's like kind of a fake, kind of not. Fleash fakes that he's going for that corner, but instead puts it just a little bit inside so that way Bell is not ready to get to it. So excellent shot there from Fleash, and he's going to put his team up 2-0.
Can Hell get this touch? He will. J-Dubs wants to follow it up. Can they make it 3-0? No. Bell off the side wall, and Hell will clear it all the way back down. 2 minutes have gone by in this game number 2. That ball is going to pop out in front, but Bell gets demoed on the backside, so now it's a 1v1 for Fleash. Can't find it over top of Bell, and we're going to reset as the ball makes its way back to the Aviators' end.
You know, come to think of it, that might be one of the reasons why Aviators are being so effective on the transitions, is because they're getting all these demos, and they're all happening when the teams are transitioning across the midfield line. I don't think I can tell you how many demos I've seen come out for Fleash or J-Dubs, literally on the boost on their right side on the midline.
Oh, and Bell gets the better of, I believe that was J-Dubs in for the defense there. J-Dubs, if you watch him, he tries to pre-jump this. It's not a bad idea, but Bell just goes a bit too high, and J-Dubs can't find the touch.
Quick return goal there for the Hawks, if they're going to get one. But just after halftime, the Aviators have a 1-goal lead. J-Dub's going to set this one up for Flash. Flash going to try and set it back in, but can't get it to J-Dubs, and now the Aviators are going to have to retreat.
Bell looking for the touchdown to Hell in front, but will be cleared away by the tag team of the Aviators. That one, Hell had an opportunity there. I don't think he expected it to filter down like it did. But still, we play on. 1-goal advantage for the Aviators, and it will find its way back down into the red corner. That's a good shot from Fleash. He's going to come off the sidewall, and now Hell chasing it back down, up the wall. He's going to go off the ceiling. Can he get this touch? No, not quite. He didn't quite get down far enough to get a touch on that ball.
Yeah, just didn't quite give himself enough time. And now we see how he's going to have a shot here, but that's not going to happen. J-Dub's going to send it back, and now the Aviators have a 2-on-1 scenario, but Bell's going to cut it off into his corner.
Let's see, can Bell go 1v1? He will again, and Bell, 2 solo plays, 2 goals, and we're tied at 2.
Hawks doing an excellent job of coming back in this series in 2 games so far. Fleash can't quite get that little touch around Bell, and Bell just sends it right in as a result. So excellent play from Bell there with the dribbles.
And at 15 is all that remains. It's a 2-2 tie. That one dangerously close to going in the Hawks' goal, but it stays out for now. Bell gonna clear it down. J-Dubs looking to make the rotation play off the wall. It's gonna pop up way up high for Bell to put a shot on, and he snipes the top corner with a bouncer.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where this went wrong here for J-Dubs. I think he tried to go for this ball off the wall, but he just couldn't connect with it, and he realized that a little bit too late, so he wasn't in time to get back for the other one. So Bell sees that and takes advantage of it and puts it on the far right corner. So 1 minute left, and the Hawks have a 1-goal lead.
Touch towards the cage. Hell. Standing strong in goal. He's got to beat J-Dubs here to put another one on the board, but J-Dubs making that save. 45 seconds to go, and the Aviators need a goal.
If they're going to get one, they're probably going to get one in the quick transition goals that they've been getting so far all of game 1, but not so much in game 2. But Bell puts a shot on. J-Dubs has that one. Hell's the only man to beat. Can Fleash put it over him? It is off the wall. J-Dubs looking for it, but going to backflip instead.
Unfortunate backflip there from J-Dubs, and now that's going to give Bell an opportunity to try to play this one into the box. But J-Dubs looking for the clear. Hell keeping it in, wasting as much time as possible. We're down to the final 13 seconds. Bell, a bit of an overcommit. Hell's got to rotate back, and he's got to do it in a hurry. Fleash towards the goal, but Hell there to keep it into the corner. J-Dubs up off the wall. Hell gets another touch, and it doesn't stay up. The Hawks are going to take game number 2.
I started seeing another 0-second goal there for a moment, but yeah, the Aviators just didn't quite have that same kind of rotational quickness, I want to call it this time, and that's really what was their downfall. Yeah, they had a couple nice little offensive possessions that resulted in goals, but they definitely didn't take advantage of all the opportunities that they were given. And Bell, absolutely the MVP for this game. 3 goals on 3 really nice dribble plays, so yeah, give kudos to him.
Well, I was going to say, if this series ends right now, I think Bell is the MVP of the series as a whole. He played wonderfully in game 1. I mean, I don't think Hell has scored yet for his team, and they've won 2 games. Bell just taking all of the goal-scoring duties on his back, but it doesn't take away from the performance of Hell, certainly. He has also come out to play his defensive play a little bit more so than his offense, but that's kind of what's enabling Bell to do what he does.
I was going to say, Hal's been the enabler so far, and I need a good enabler on any Rocket League team. Even if you have, the enabler's not going to get that many goals. They're not going to be too flashy, but they're always setting up the one who is getting all those goals. So Hell is playing that to perfection. Now we have a quick opportunity from the Aviators. Fleash can try and send this one in, but going to miss the goal.
Yeah, the Aviators definitely want to get off to a hot start here in Game 3 if they want a chance in this series. They don't want to be playing from behind, although they did have a couple of early goals in the other games and it didn't quite work out for them. We'll have to see. Either way, you don't want to be playing from behind when you're down 2 in a series.
Yeah, no, a nice pass from J-Dubs to Fleash, and Fleash is going to take advantage of it as the Hawks are rotating back. Another quick reaction goal from the Aviators.
A nice little flick from J-Dubs in that Dominus Gets it right onto the hood of Fleash and puts it home. No problems there. 30 seconds in, 1-0 in favor of the Aviators. They're looking to take game number 3, try to extend this series as much as they can. And that is a great dunk from Fleash. My word.
Yeah, I honestly can't put it any better than you just said. Great dunk as Hell goes up for this, tries to put it off of his ceiling, or his roof, excuse me, but Fleash reads that beautifully and just sets it right down in.
What is happening? What is happening in Twitch chat? Oh, either way, we are continuing on.
I don't even have this stream up in my other window this time because of my internet issues, so what is going on?
Well,
hey, Hell just scored.
Yeah, Hell putting one in, and apparently Fleash is typing in chat as he's playing. Gets a dunk.
Oh, Hell, I missed it.
It's okay, but oh well. Hey, it's the final series. We've got to have at least a little bit of fun here. Final series of this season, season number 8. I can't believe, Gigabyte, that we're already moving into playoff time. It's going to be such an exciting, fun time. We've got like 4 or 5 straight weeks of playoffs to go through, and
yeah,
it should be awesome.
Much longer playoffs than we've had in the past. Paired with a much smaller season, it's not that bad, but yeah, much longer playoffs, that's for sure. And it should be really fun. High stakes games all the time. Every game is going to matter. So those teams that make it into the playoffs are really going to have the work cut out for them.
Well, we're still going through this series. Is game number 3. The Hawks with a 2-game advantage, and the Aviators want to change that as J-Dubs fires that one into the goal.
Yeah, Hell unfortunately just doesn't get the touch he wanted on this. Sets it up directly for J-Dubs, and J-Dubs takes full advantage and drills it into the bottom left corner. So Aviators will go up 3-1 with that. Wow, not even a minute and a half elapsed.
No, it does feel like the game. I don't know, this last series, maybe it's just how late it is. I'm not sure. It does seem like these games are taking quite a long time to finish.
Yeah, it definitely does. I can't explain it.
But either way, here we go. Hell towards the net. J-Dub is going to pop that one way up high. Gets the touchdown. Bell is there. Oh, what a save from J-Dubs. Kind of right place, right time, but he keeps it out of the net regardless.
Yeah, his recovery was beautiful on that if he went for that purposely. And Hell is possibly going to have a nice opportunity, but Fleash is going to steal it away. But yeah, J-Dubs playing MVP for his team here as Fleash is going to get another shot there. Sorry, J-Dubs is the defensive MVP of this game.
You think that you think J-Dubs deserves defensive MVP over Hell?
Of
the game, of this game, or of the series?
of this game. Game.
Yeah, this game. I agree with you, certainly. I would argue in case of Hell for the series.
Oh, so would I. I mean, that is exemplified right there. But
no, but you're right. Definitely J-Dubs has shown up and played defense here so far, game number 3. But it's not over. We haven't even crossed halfway yet. The Hawks still have plenty of time. They've got only 3 goals they need to score. And it does seem like quite a lot, but this is Rocket League after all. These goals can come in flurries.
Absolutely. We just crossed over halftime, and that's plenty of time left to score 3. Hell's going to try and take this one in on his own, but Fleash going to send it away. Fleash went for this one again, but not going to happen. Bell sets it up. J-Dub sends it back. We have another ping pong situation going on here. Is they're going to try and gain some advantage over each other.
And I find it interesting, the only player on the board for the Hawks is Hell, and I believe that's his first goal of the series. It kind of goes to show, I mean, that they're struggling now. Bell just can't seem to put the ball in the net, but they've had a lot of offense, the Hawks have, for a majority of this game.
Yeah, and that's seeming to be symptomatic for them, is that they will keep it in the Aviators' side for most of the time, but the Aviators just go on the quick goals, and the Hawks can't quite get back onto the defensive rotation in time to guard against it effectively. And Hell has an opportunity to set this in, but no, he can't. And J-Dubs can't get the save either. Fleash goes for it, but Bell puts it a little bit over him. Hell going to try and send this one in for Bell.
Oh, Bell dodges
Drops
the
down.
demo. That's a double commit from the Aviators. Bell just a bit high, and he can't get the follow-up.
Feels bad, man. Now the Aviators, so they're going to have a rotation opportunity here as Fleash going to send this one in. Both the Hawks are on top of each other. Bump comes out from Bell onto Hell. or Hell into Bell, the other one, Hell's Bells. You know, the last time we casted, hey, Hell gets a nice quick return there. But the last time we were casting the Hawks, they had this exact same Hell Bell combo, and I had people in the chat going like, how are the casters keeping these names straight?
Yeah. And even, I think, if I remember right, there was, I can't remember who they were playing, but there was another L sounding name on the opposite side. That made it for even more fun. Yeah, it could get quite confusing. I don't know if you saw the series earlier. I think it was the first series of the night. The colors of the teams were kind of, it was tough. We had to use an alternate color, right? It was for the Puffins.
You had to use Clash.
Well, it wasn't that they clashed, as the Aviators are going to go up by 3 here. But one of the cars for the Puffins was the exact same color as the cars for the Blizzard.
Oh,
and
no.
It was so confusing for the first 2 games. I mean, you can't tell what's happening. Like, I thought, honestly, the first goal that was scored was an own goal, but it wasn't.
That's a yikes.
Yeah, it was tough, but hey, we make it through. I mean, the final week here of the MLE. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of
fun
nice,
times,
right? Yeah, it's just here. We're here to have fun, especially with this series. No playoff implications here like the other ones, but it's just, this is what the community's about, right? Everybody's here to have fun and to learn and to grow as a community as a whole.
Yeah, might as well relax a little bit before playoffs happen. You know, just have a little bit of fun. But here we go. J-Dub's going to try and set this one up for Fleash, but Fleash went for it as well, and they're just going to drop Aviators, going to take a game off of the Hawks.
And definitely a better played game from the Aviators. Still the shots not in their favor, but again, I mentioned it in the middle of the game that Bell not on the board at all in this game, and he was kind of the entire offense for the Hawks in the first 2. Is that what was causing the issue, that Hell kind of had to step up to the offensive plate, or was it more of the Aviators just responding with stronger, tighter defense?
I think they were I think it's kind of a combination of both. That Hell had to step up and did step up, but Bell just wasn't there to collect up the pieces, and the Aviators had a better defense this game. So I think a combination of both factors is what did it. And yes, I know we were just told it's Flash, not Fleash, so my bad.
I could have sworn that I had asked him before, or maybe I asked the GM. It is kind of confusing because of the L, yeah. So
the extra I in there.
Yeah, I mean, really, you could call him whatever you want, I guess. Hopefully.
Oh, speaking of Flash, he gets a nice little offensive start there. 5 seconds in, Bell can't quite deal with it, and Flash takes the free center and sets it in.
This is so funny reading it in chat.
In a flash, they're up 1-0.
Well, yes, they are. In a flash, up 1-0, the Aviators. Looking to add on as Flash is going to try to go off the back wall. J-Dubs trying to get over top of Hell, not going to happen. And Bell is going to clear it away. So now, 4:40 to go. We'll see if the Hawks can respond. Hell's going to try to play that towards the goal. That was almost a double commit there from the Aviators, but luckily they managed to communicate that well enough to one another that they avoided it.
Yeah, J-Dub's got an excellent save there, and another opportunity to score quickly here for the Aviators, but not going to happen. Is J-Dub's in a Scarab?
He's in the yeah.
He's in the Scarab.
The bug man has come out to play.
I guess that works.
Well,
you know, if anyone's seen Sunless Khan's video on this, it's weird. Teams get kind of weirded out when you're playing this, and it just does weird things.
Well, hopefully we can see a Merc band at some point in this series. Always love to see the ginormous van barreling towards the ball, somehow getting these flicks and such, but...
Oh, you mean Big Chungus?
Yeah, there you go.
Big Chungus. Hell gonna take this one up the wall. He's looking to get a shot in for his teammate, but gonna get set up by J-Dubs. Can't quite get there, and J-Dubs strike is the dropping save.
The Scarab makes a huge save. I mean, that's kind of been J-Dub's MO as he's gotten these amazing saves, but that one, an absolute beauty to keep it a 1-goal game.
And Bell gonna try and flick J-Dubs again. Flash is going to go up for this one.
Oh,
Hell
get
gets a
it
shot,
again.
but now the goal is open. But the Aviators are not going to be able to respond in time.
That's going to hate you for that one.
Oh. Ooh. J-Dubs almost got that one done.
Oh, now Flash playing that one up. Going to be Bell towards the net. J-Dubs with the clear away. Can he get the next touch? No, Hell. Going to clear that one from him. Flash with a boomer. Bell can't get the touch, but it doesn't fall in, and now he's got to chase it all the way back to his own zone.
J-Dubs, if you're watching this, you got to get an air dribble in that Scarab. I got to see it.
Ooh, just off the post, and Hell put it in. Bell with a good pass right off the post to his teammate, and the Hawks on the board.
Flash can only recover so quickly here. Almost gets it done, but Hell just barely manages to edge him out and put it in the bottom right corner. So going to halftime, we're all tied up for once.
Yeah, interesting. We haven't really seen too many tie scores in this game. Wow, what a shot there from Bell, and that'll go barred down. And just like that, the Hawks up a goal, as we said, just through halftime.
Yeah, another quick goal coming out. Kickoffs seeming to be very important for both these teams.
Well, let's see which team will get the advantage in this one. Bell and J-Dubs. J-Dubs winning that one will have control of the ball. He's going to go up the wall with this. Turns it towards the net. Comes right down for Flash to put home, and we're tied yet again with 2:20 to go.
Back and forth for this game. J-Dubs flicks it off the wall nicely with that Scarab. That feels weird to say coming out of my mouth. And Flash sends it in.
I think we should make the players click the randomizer before they join.
Oh, would that be a day? Oh, wow, that's almost in. His Bell is there to grab that, but Flash tries to put it in anyway, but another save comes out from Bell.
J-Dubs up on his own back wall. Hell gonna beat Flash to that one. Could this be the touch? Oh, J-Dubs not able to make the play. He made the save, but it's gonna go in.
Oh, that was so close.
I can't
wanted
believe
that
the
one.
ball stayed out. I mean, it looked like that was in all rights, dead to rights right there, but hell, we'll put it home, and it's a 3-2 lead now for the Hawks. Bell gonna go up, looking for the touch on this one. J-Dubs around the outside corner there, and Hell gonna get challenged by J-Dubs. Good challenge from him there. As Flash towards the net, good save from Bell. Coming across the screen to keep that one out, and it's a 1-goal game with 1:35 to go, but the Hawks are looking to press their advantage yet again.
Bell sets this up, looking for Hell. Hell's going to try and return it, but it's not going to happen. Bell sets it up to center, trying to delay maybe for his teammate, but J-Dubs can't quite put it on target. Now the Hawks are going to have a chance to respond. J-Dubs was up on the ceiling looking for that.
This time Hell gonna turn around, play this one into the corner. J-Dubs wants to challenge him, but it's gonna go a bit too far. Now it's Flash off the sidewall. Bell trying to turn around. Flash gonna get by him. Gets a bump onto Hell as well. It's gonna come right out in front. J-Dubs towards the net, but Bell, he had an open goal and he just missed it.
Just barely puts it right in behind Flash. Bell's gonna look for this one again though. He's gonna try and put another one down. Looks for the double touch, but can't quite put it on target.
Good on him just to make contact on that ball. But he just couldn't put it home, and now he's got to rotate back. Oh, he missed it. Here's J-Dubs to tie. It's 3-3 with 34 seconds to go.
The Bug scores it off of the double touch. Bell can't quite get to it, and J-Dubs reads it off the wall and puts it in. Nice shot coming out from him.
34 seconds, 3-3. Which of these teams will take this game? For the Hawks, they can win the series here with one more goal. Or we could see game 5 tie 2-2, and Flash wants to send us there with a goal only about 5 seconds after the equalizer.
Well, with how many kickoff goals have been scored this series, I wouldn't call it done yet. The Hawks might just recover from this pretty quick.
Gonna come down to this kickoff, certainly very, very important Hell and J-Dubs meeting in mid. That one's going to go up the wall. Bell won't really be able to beat Flash out to this one, but he will get the touch. Now J-Dubs wants to keep the ball in. 20 seconds to go. Hell with a bit of a boomer. He's got to catch up to this one. Flash watching him whiff on that one, so now he's going to turn around and look for the play. J-Dubs way up front, and now he's opting to rotate back. Bell's got the ball on the hood of his car. Can't quite get over top of the bug, and this one's gonna fall, and the Aviators are gonna tie the series.
You know, despite Bell has the ball on the roof of his car is one of the scariest things I've ever heard. Besides that, they still managed to get it away from him. So the Aviators will take this to a Game 5 tied up 2-2, and what a better way to end the season, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't ask for a much more fun series, certainly, here to end the official broadcast for this season. But again, these teams are pretty evenly matched. I mean, they've made it quite the series. Obviously, we're going into Game 5 tied at 2, but just looking at the shots, really, that was anybody's game down to the wire.
Yeah, it really was, especially with how, like I said earlier, how many kickoff goals they were being scored. It just back and forth all the time. I wasn't putting the Hawks out of it down to 10 seconds. They had every chance to make it in, too, and they almost did. But the Aviators managed to hold out, and we are in a Game 5 tied up 2-2.
Oh, boy. I can already see the cars. Oh, man, this one. We are in Game number 5. I don't know what that car is called, but this is the second time.
On the Venom.
Is that? Oh, the Venom. Yeah, I do know the Venom. I thought that was the other one. What is this one?
J-Dubs is on the Ripper. Wait, what?
With the money! He's got money as well, and he's going to score. Oh, that is absolutely beautiful.
They're just meme teaming it everywhere right now. J-Dub's going to get a nice little dunk. And Aviator's going to, classically for the series, going to go up 1-0 within 20 seconds.
Hell and Bell want to try to tie this up. They do. I mean, of course, both of these teams want to win the series, right? I mean,
yeah.
Just for prosperity's sake.
You mean posterity?
Yes, that's what I meant to say. I added an extra R.
and a P.
All right, we don't talk about that. I don't know why I said prosperity. But either way, it doesn't matter, because this is the final game of the season here on MLE. We're here to enjoy it as J-Dubs is going to play that down. Scoreboard, what's going on? There you are, scoreboard. Thank you very much for joining us. Game number 5.
There we go. Flash trying to interfere with this one. Not going to happen. He's going to try and flick it over. Demo comes out from J-Dubs onto Hell. Not going to happen. J-Dubs has a shot on goal, but Bell going to get the save.
Good save there from Bell. Now it's Hell looking to make the touch. Can he get it over top of Flash? He will. He still has a ton of boost here in the corner, but Bell just a bit out of reach of him, and they can't find the equalizer quite yet.
Flash can try and set this one up for his teammate. It gets to center, but Hell is going to have excellent backwards control of it. Flash puts it up for J-Dubs, though. J-Dubs going to set it down in. Bell is back there to take control.
Flash trying to turn on that one. It goes up above his car. Luckily, doesn't really get punished for it, but now it's Hell backing up into it. J-Dubs.
That was a beautiful bump. Flash got an amazing bump onto Hell here just to punch him out of the way, and J-Dubs comes up and takes advantage. So that's a hashtag play of the week moment right there. Just that bump and the beautiful play from that one.
The Aviators with a 2-goal advantage here in game number 5. Almost 3 off the kickoff. Flash wants to play that down. Here's J-Dubs, and they'll make it 3 as we're not even 2 minutes old.
Yeah, but this is not even close to over. The Hawks could very easily come back with 3 goals in 3 minutes. There's plenty of time.
Absolutely. Plenty of time, as you said, certainly. With this kickoff, going to go down into Flash's car. He gets the 50. Good play by him. He's going to go up for this one, but Bell able to clear it away, and now pressing the advantage towards the goal. J-Dubs is going to go up for this shot, but it's going to be steered away there by Hell. We'll have to see. There is still, I mean, over half of the game left to play, but 3 goals is quite a deficit.
Yeah, it's quite a deficit, but they can still come back here as we're about to take over overtime here, or sorry, take over halftime in about 5 seconds. And, oh, Aviators, ooh, Flash just misses this. Hell has an open net opportunity, and there it is. He's going to dribble this one in. 2 goals left in 2.5 minutes, so that can easily be done.
Yeah, Flash just unfortunately overdrove that ball just a little bit, and yeah, Hell, easy walk-in goal there for him. So now, a 3-1 game just over halftime. We'll have to see if the Hawks can keep up the momentum. They haven't really been able to find the offense, however, in this 5th game. So it's going to be on them to try to steer away these shots away from their net and get on the offensive side of the ball.
They're just managing to stand up on the goal line right now, too. Is a beautiful couple saves and shots coming out from both teams. Here we go. Hawks now have the opportunity. Hell's going to put this up, looking for the double touch. Sets it down in. Hell to Bell. No, it's not there.
Now we're into the final 2 minutes of game number 5. Flash gets underneath of Bell, turns it towards the net, and Hell will have to make a save. So J-Dubs goes up the wall, puts it in, and it's going to get behind.
Commit. The Hawks just got on top of each other on defenses. They were both going for that boost right there, not thinking J-Dubs would get a shot on that. I'm not entirely sure what was going on, but now their situation just got a heck of a lot worse as they're going to have to try and come back 3 in a minute 47. That's a heck of a lot harder.
Certainly quite the task. But still totally doable from the Hawks. They're just going to have to transition into the offensive play. Flash wants to play this away. Bell will help him out with that. It's going to go all the way back towards mid, a minute 30 to go. So now Hell out of the corner. Looking for Bell, but nothing doing. We'll see. Can the Hawks make this comeback?
It's definitely possible. We've seen a couple quick goals coming out from just a single one so far this series. Hell's back on defense, waiting for Flash to kind of give that one away, and he did. Hell's going to go for this double commit on defense for the Hawks, but the Aviators are not going to be able to respond to it. Oh, but Hell! Oh.
Beautiful save from Flash, and Bell's trying to turn this one around. Gets it past Flash. Will this be the first one? It's going to go in off of the bumper of Flash, but hey, if you're the Hawks, you're going to take that one.
Feels bad, man. Bell just can't quite pinch this one in, but Flash does the job for him, unfortunately. So 2 down for the Hawks with 49 seconds. I wouldn't put them out of it quite yet.
No, it's not over until the ball touches the ground. There's no time left on the clock. As J-Dubs makes a beautiful challenge. That is an absolute gorgeous goal.
Okay. Now it's unlikely.
Wow. It's unfortunate we didn't get to see a little bit further back in that replay, but J-Dubs there. Just an absolute beautiful play to get it past both Hawks attackers. And he makes it 5-2. 35 seconds to go. It looks like the Aviators will be the winner of our final series of season number 8.
Probably is. Here we go. J-Dub's going to try and set this one out, but not going to have it happen. Hell's going to try and put this up for a teammate. There it is. No! Gets an extra touch, and Bell wasn't able to adjust for it. So yeah, the Aviators going to have another quick opportunity, and there it goes in. Flash going to send it in, and that's just about going to do it.
A good series, nonetheless, even though this game a little bit of a blowout. We haven't really seen that so much in this series, but a great series to end us on. Both of these teams pretty evenly matched. It came down to Game 5 to decide the winner of the series. And, you know, for the Hawks, they played quite well throughout most of it. It's just the wheels kind of came off here in the final 2 games.
Yeah, and that's quite unfortunate, as I was hoping for a little bit better for Game 5, but the Hawks still stay competitive for most of it, so. Well, there it is, folks.
Yep, enjoy. I know Hell and Bell are most likely off to watch Game of Thrones, so hopefully everybody who is still here who hasn't watched it quite yet this evening, I hope you do enjoy that. But guys, that is going to do it for us for MLE this weekend. It has been kind of a bittersweet weekend, of course, with the tribute to Rick and everything. But you know what? for me, I'm just, it's been a great weekend to end MLE Season 8. This is my first season with MLE. I'm sure all of you know that already. But it has been quite an adventure just to get to this point, and I'm super excited to see where we head going into the playoffs. I mean, we've had so many things that we've done over this past season. It's been an awesome ride thus far. I can't wait to see how it all ends. But yeah, just in general, over the course of this weekend, you guys have been so unbelievably great in helping us raise money for Rick's family and helping us remember. Everybody has really kind of come out in support for a lost friend, and I know that Tai certainly appreciates all the support. You guys have helped him out tremendously. So I just wanted to take a moment before we ended the stream here on Sunday night that you guys have just been awesome. It's been a fantastic experience. And I just wanted to say thank you from me and really from everybody part of the MLE. I'm sure, can get behind that sentiment. But, sorry to derail us there a little bit, Gigabyte. Do you have any final words before we go for the evening?
Well, I just want to remind you that it's not quite done. I'm sure we'll be casting during playoffs as well. So we still have a couple weeks ahead of us. So
sure.
Thank you all very much. This is an excellent season so far. I won't be in playoffs, unfortunately, but I'll be casting them nonetheless. And I can't wait to see what happens with playoffs. It's going to be a great couple weeks, and we have the most exciting games ahead of us yet, so stick around. And also, thank you again to everybody who donated to Rick this weekend. And if you would like to donate more, there's the bot is putting up notifications in the chat every so often. Wait for one of those to come up and then click on that. It takes you to a GoFundMe, and as well as all of our bits and donations are going to him this weekend. So thank you so much to everybody who came out to watch this today. But that is all for the regular season for MLE Season 8. My name has been Gigabyte.
Yep, and guys, again, thank you from all of us here at MLE. We can't wait to bring you all of the playoff action. There's going to be so much Rocket League next week, and don't forget, we haven't talked about our sponsors at all this weekend, but I don't want you guys to forget that Power A, during the playoffs every single night, is going to be giving away a free controller to a lucky Twitch viewer. So make sure you're here every night of the playoffs so you get an opportunity to win one of those. But guys, until then, this has been the MLE, and we can't wait to bring you all of the playoff action starting next Friday at 8 o'clock. Have a great evening, everybody, and we'll see you then.